This pair of iron boots weighed over 100 pounds, yet the man had worn them for 10 straight years without ever taking them off. That was because his master had once told him that only by wearing them for a full decade could he master an unrivaled martial art. To build strength in his legs, he trained non-stop every single day, hanging upside down in the courtyard and practicing in the mountains day and night with those massive boots on. By now, he had completely adapted to them. Not only could he run like the wind while wearing those iron boots, he could even chase down a speeding car, and with one kick, he could send a man straight to the grave. One day, Jack was out on the street training. A little boy saw him drenched in sweat and kindly offered him an ice cream. But just then, a group of assassins came charging through while chasing a wealthy man. They knocked the boy to the ground and even stepped on his ice cream. That instantly set Jack off. In just a few minutes, every last assassin had been taken down by him. To thank Jack for saving his life, the wealthy man offered him $20,000 on the spot. But Jack was a martial artist through and through. He had no interest in money. Still, it was exactly because of Jack's character that the rich man trusted him so deeply. He offered Jack a job as his daughter's personal bodyguard with a monthly salary of $1 million. As it turned out, the wealthy man had recently been targeted by enemies, and he feared his daughter might be next. At first, Jack had no intention of accepting, but faced with that kind of money, he finally agreed. The problem was, this job was anything but easy. The rich man's daughter, Anna, was spoiled, arrogant, and impossible to deal with. The moment she saw this mysterious martial arts fighter standing in her house, she threw a stack of cash at him and told him to leave. When Jack didn't even react, she went and grabbed a handgun from inside the house. Seeing how stubborn he was, Anna had no choice but to accept her father's arrangement. But the second she stepped outside, she slapped a random passerby across the face. If Jack hadn't been as skilled as he was, someone probably would have broken both his legs by then. Later, Anna took Jack to a restaurant. It didn't take long for Jack to notice something was off about one of the waiters. The calluses on the man's hands were the kind only a trained fighter would have. Realizing danger was near, Jack immediately took Anna and rushed her out of the restaurant. But the moment they reached the street, a group of men surrounded them. Then, taking advantage of the chaos, they shoved Anna into a van and drove off. It was obvious these people were the rich man's enemies. Jack quickly dealt with the men in front of him and took off after the vehicle. Even though the iron boots on his feet weighed over 100 pounds, they barely slowed him down at all. After cutting through a shortcut, he managed to intercept the van. Another brutal fight was clearly coming. The driver didn't look worried in the slightest. In fact, he planned to floor it and run Jack over. What he didn't realize was just how powerful Jack really was. Without hesitation, Jack charged forward, smashed through the windshield with a kick, and leapt straight into the van. In the blink of an eye, he took out several assassins and pulled Anna out before escaping the scene. After that experience, Anna's attitude toward Jack began to change, but the kidnappers still weren't done with her. In the dead of night, they broke into her home. The moment Jack sensed killing intent, he grabbed Anna and fled into the forest. But the kidnappers had already set up an ambush there. In the end, Anna was still captured and taken away. To save her, Jack tracked them all the way to an abandoned factory. But the moment he got there, he walked straight into